Are we live?
Yes.
Okay, hello everybody. Guten Tag. I'll do it in 2 languages. Ich sitze hier mit der beste Golftrainer der Welt, Andy Plummer. Wir sind gerade fertig mit 3-4 Tagen einer Winter Stack and Tilt Camp und ein Network Training System für mir. And Andy has been ist so gut zu mir, dass er freiwillig ein ganz kleines Interview macht. So I'm gonna speak in English und in Deutsch für euch, aber die Fragen stelle ich auf Englisch zum Andy und wir gucken später, wie es klingt auf Deutsch. Andy, first of all, thank you very much for doing this for me.
Thank you.
We've known each other quite a few years now, almost 10 years. And so I think I'm the oldest, probably the first stack and tilt instructor to die in Germany, maybe, I don't know. So I'm going to ask him 10 very quick questions. And the first question is, when did stack and tilt really become a system?
Well, I think it's always been a system in that we've always measured systematically, and we've always used, it's never been a one-way swing. It's always been a way to measure and to decide how to use a model to decide what to tell the student. So I would say since its inception, stack and tilt has been a system.
Okay.
Not just a one-way theory.
Good. Okay. I wrote a very similar question. It just says to me here, a swing system. Why a system?
Well, just in the advancement of human civilization, it's a whole series of systems. We use systems in everything we do, from our language, a system of symbols and sounds to make words, to the solar system to organize our knowledge of this galaxy, to the postal system for sorting mail, to the highway system for many users of a series of pathways to guide our movement. Everything we do is a system. And it only makes any sort of sense that we would have some sort of logic and system for golf.
Very good, okay. A swing model. We have a model, swing for stack and tilt. Why? Why do we have a model? Why do we need a model?
Well, similarly, we use models in everything we do as well. And we use models to help predict the outcome of things. So we build systems to organize our information, and we use models to predict outcomes. So we have a model swing that is a predictive model to design and construct individual shots.
Thank you. Okay. Two more questions now. They lead on to each other. Is stack and tilt healthy for the human body?
Of course. I mean, it was designed to be healthy, and it's also, as part of that, designed to be an accurate description of how the body moves in the 3 planes of motion so as to be healthy. And I would say that the individual movements of the swing are designed to equalize the stress on all the parts of the body.
Okay. Especially the back, because we get lots of questions, is stack and tilt bad for your back?
Let's just put it this way. If I tell someone to keep their knee flexed, and the knee's primary tool is to flex and extend, I'm systematically reducing the participation of one of the parts of the body that would make me overwork the other parts.
Thank you. How would you compare a stack and tilt instructor with a so-called conventional golf instructor?
Well, I think you've already asked me. A stack and tilt instructor would have a system, and they would have a model, and they would use both of those to help the students in front of them predict the outcome of the ball.
Great answer. Great answer. I get asked this a lot as well. Who uses stack and tilt on the PGA Tour?
Well, everybody. Everyone extends and tilts, turns, and everyone's swing can be put into a system that is stack and tilt. As to who I teach, Mike and I have taught, scores and scores of players on the tour, and I think the statistics are pretty well known of the winners and millions of dollars.
Yep. Good. Okay, what would you say to instructors who still teach, or insist on still teaching some kind, as a right-handed player, some kind of transition to the right on the backswing?
Well, moving back and forth produces a lot of compensations, and particularly in the changing of the ball and the perceptual lock on the ball, and It's also not productive in transferring the momentum from the arm to the club to the shaft. So it's funny that people say you want to shift behind the ball to hit the ball farther, but all the amateurs move back the most and they hit the ball the shortest. And I would say the real power comes in golf from the transfer of momentum from the body to the arm to the club, and not from shifting the weight back and forth, which was the pretext for shifting the weight in the beginning.
Okay, thank you very much. What would you say to instructors who still insist on teaching a square trail foot with no flared feet at address?
Well, I would say it would be unbelievable. Any objective study of the swing, you go back through the history of golf from Bobby Jones to Sam Snead, Arnold Plummer. Those guys have the trail foot turned out, 30 degrees. Sam Snead has his, everyone marvels about how great Sam Snead's swing is. He's got his trail foot turned out 40 degrees. It's the most you would ever see. So I would say that everyone does it except for someone who's taken a lousy golf lesson. And the mechanics behind it is akin to putting someone in a wheelchair and teaching them how not to move.
Well, one last question. You've known me for a few years now. Should I keep on teaching the stack and tilt system in Germany?
Of course. I would just say there's no, to my knowledge, there is no unified theory for playing, no systematic study, no tangible model other than that. And so I would say, what are your alternatives? Just guessing? So, of course, you should use stack and tilt. It's a system based on logic, biomechanics, and anatomy.
Well, Andy Plummer, thank you so much. Andy, a great friend.
Cheers.
And you're my greatest mentor. Thank you for the interview. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Goodbye, everybody.
Okay, very well done. Good one, thank you.